What's happening? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Scott now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Call it a gain of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a Cincinnati first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down. They bring Chase in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
2nd and inches. He'll look to throw. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
15 yards through the air. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Viking 18! Viking 18! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Let go!
They'll look to throw again. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A first catch there for Chase. And he's got a first down to go with. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. They bring Chase in motion. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
The kicker on for the extra.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch do it.
On the jump. Go!
The run here is Breece Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. McKenzie to return. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Ooh. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
1977 Wolves.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second down, they need 7.
And 7 at the
Here we go.
19-yard line.
70 Lions. Hawk 70.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. It's made right side by Wilson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of
So this
9,
team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Look wide, get this one complete. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 41 yards. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Stephanie! Liking 18! Go!
Flush to his right. He's going to run it. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes banned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go, set!
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bengals' 8-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Huh.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Steelers are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it. Completed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. As the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Back to the air one more time. And he just does get that or the way he was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He'll drop to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, 19, go!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Now, faking the give. This one complete to Washington.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Bring it. Bronco 80.
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A pickup there of 13. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They give to Hall. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
On the ready. Cougar 19. Bronco 80.
Now it's Oz to the left. Here comes Hall. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down. They'll throw out of the gun. On the run to the right. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third
down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock,
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going, and whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Like it, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll find Hall out of it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bengals have got it. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway sermons. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard
Come on. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Street. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But
that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay. I can promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Timber, Panther 11. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
At this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle. And they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Ready,
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think you'd be able to corral. They can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at fourth down as a result.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 19. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's a 2nd and 12. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bengals. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check out.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
70.
Makes it 3rd
18.
and
4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Going right, it's taken in, and he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Cut. Ready?
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ready? 60 Vikings. 6 Vikings. 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down and 8.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
gain of a yard. And it's third down.
60 Eagles.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. The Bengals out and ready to punt. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
6-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Johnny Lyons.
He takes off. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Made at his own 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
He'll
7.
look to throw. That one downfield, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.